Okay. Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you for visiting our site. We have today on April the 20th here in Oklahoma City, Light of the Way, visiting with the Copper Scroll Project. And with Light of the Way, this morning we have Phil Bellery and with Bellery, I get that pronunciation right. And also we have Chris Knight and Jim Barfield from the Copper Scroll Project. And we're going to be talking about some of the most exciting discoveries that have taken place in our lifetime with the Copper Scroll and at Qumran, Israel. So with that, I'm going to ask Jim to introduce here.
All right, let's start.
Phil to introduce.
Right. Let's start by asking Jim Barfield. Give us just a little bit of your background. How in the world did you get started in all this?
The way I get it started in the Copper Scroll Project was kind of a accident. I've always, since early 1990s, I've been very interested in the Dead Sea Scrolls. There was a lady that I had met online through Jerusalem. It was the strangest thing. She was teaching a class through Jerusalem, and I was typing back and forth to her, and she realized that I was from Oklahoma. Come to find out, she was only 2 miles away from me. She introduced me to a gentleman by the name of Vendel Jones. Vendel, wonderful guy, great guy. He and I did not agree on the Copper Scroll, the findings of the Copper Scroll, but we still had a wonderful time. We had a great time together. He began to tell me about the Copper Scroll. I wasn't interested in it because it was just a doggone list of metal and gold and silver, and I was more interested in the theological aspect of it, or the history aspect of it, how these guys at Qumran may have been associated with Jesus. We call him Yeshua. Have been associated with Jesus and with John the Baptist. We'll come to find out there was a lot of ties there. Well, Vendel and I got together, and he started telling me about this Copper Scroll thing. Then I began to realize that Copper Scroll had a heck of a lot more. It was way more important than just a laundry list of gold and silver. It told where some items were at that directly related to the Bible. And I thought, oh my goodness. Long story short, about 6 months after visiting with Vendel, I sat down one early cold December morning and started looking at this thing and thought, I'll give it a shot. I'll see if I can figure it out. By golly, in a short amount of time, I began to find answers to what I absolutely believe describes the locations where to find all these items that are listed on the Copper Scroll. So that's how I got involved in the Copper Scroll.